This was last year, last November, and we're getting ready for church. And at that time we were renting a house, and I kept my bras on these binder rings like you put flashcards on in the closet. And I went to pull one off, and when I pulled it, it didn't come, so I yanked it really hard. And when I did, the binder ring opened up and literally slit my eye open from 6 o'clock up to 12 o'clock. It was the worst pain ever. I'm an artist and all, I mean, it just, like paint started. I mean, it's like everything ran together and then it went gray and it black. And it didn't register to me that I could lose my eyeball or my sight. My husband dropped me off here at Callahan, and I walk in and I can't see too good, so he told me, the ER doctor said, you know, you're gonna see a big red and white sign overhead, and just, you know, follow that sign, and that's where the eye trauma center is. Well, when I walk in, I don't see anything overhead, but there's this plaque or something on the wall, and I'm like feeling it and reading it, and it says Helen Keller Center for the Blind or something. I'm like, oh. So I'm doing like a wall slide. When my husband comes in, I'm like crying on the floor. He's like, what's going on? I go, I'm gonna lose my eyes. They sent us to the Helen Keller Center for the Blind, but I didn't actually grow up here, so I didn't realize Helen Keller was from Alabama. And my husband's like, Cam, get up. Helen Keller's from Alabama. Where else would it be?
Miss Garner had a terrible injury where our initial concern was that her retina was damaged, and so the retinal surgeons asked me to put a plastic cornea over the injured cornea so that they could carefully inspect the retina and the inside of the eye. We also repaired a cornea, replaced it with a natural cornea from the Alabama Eye Bank.
The cornea is the clear window on the front part of the eye. And if that window is damaged or scratched or cloudy for any reason, then you don't see well out of the eye. It's the same thing as if you have a scratched windshield or a broken windshield in your car. If the windshield in your car isn't clear, then you can't see to drive the car. The car is not functional. In the same way, if there's some problem with the cornea, the whole eye doesn't work. And there are lots of things that can go wrong with the cornea. You can have trauma to the cornea, you can have a broken windshield or scratched windshield. There are diseases that cause the cornea to become cloudy or non-functional. You can have had prior eye surgery that causes the cornea to stop working. There are lots and lots of things that can cloud the windshield, and fortunately we can fix that with corneal replacement surgery. One of the best things about being an eye surgeon is you get to help people see. It's a great thing. It's probably the best thing that I do in my life is help people see. But of course that's what you do as an eye donor, is you help people see. If you donate your eyes to somebody else, you have more or less the absolute certainty of the knowledge that you're helping that person see, which is really a great thing to know.
Dr. Parker saved my sight, and there's no gift you would like to be able to give a gift or something to say thank you, but I mean, you can't do that. There's nothing but this is my way of giving back. I mean, if I can, he's awesome. I'm thankful. I'm incredibly blessed to have had those doctors treating me.
The process of eye donation begins when a generous individual or their family says yes to donation. When a patient passes away, the hospital staffs call the Alabama Donor Service. A trained donation specialist will evaluate the medical history. Once suitability has been determined, the donation specialist will talk to the family about the donation process. If the family says yes, we'll do the paperwork over the phone, and a trained recovery staff will go recover the tissue. They'll bring the tissue back to the headquarters, where it's evaluated, processed, and sent out to the surgeons for transplant research and medical education.
The Alabama Eye Bank works with surgeons here in Alabama as well as in other parts of the U.S. and even around the world to provide high quality tissue to give them the best surgical outcome in giving the gift of sight.
Alabama Eye Bank's mission is very amazing. There are up to 12.7 million people in the world that can be treated for blindness. We have helped since 1961 almost 2 million people restore their sight worldwide. Every minute, one person goes blind worldwide.
There are several ways that you can register to be an eye donor. The easiest is at the DMV. When you go to renew your driver's license, you can just let the clerk know that you'd like to be an organ, eye, and tissue donor, or you can use your iPhone on the Health app, or you can go to registerme.org, and that's the national registry.
Eye donation is close to my heart just because it's a mission I can really talk about passionately. I have witnessed listening to 3 donors in this past year, and when they speak of their experience from receiving a eye donation from someone else, it's absolutely life-changing.
You have the opportunity to help so many people in this world. A lot of people are suffering from blindness. A lot of people aren't able to see the things that we're able to see. And to be able to help someone else have a better quality of life is a special opportunity.